Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today I am so excited to share with you guys. So it is the end of the month of February. We are now officially, I believe today is March 1st. This is going up. We are at the end of the month. We completed our second month of the year of make-alongs, and you guys did not disappoint with February. So the goal for February was to finish those UFOs and languishing WIPs that we've had stuffed in the back of the closet, sitting in front of our faces in some case, being moved place to place and stuff shuffled around our houses. And you guys did not disappoint. I am so thrilled and so excited with your guys' participation. You also brought it over to Ravelry, to the new Ravelry group, link in the description box down below. But you guys shared, you finished things, and that is wonderful. Not only that, so many of you guys did actually take the plunge and frog projects, which is absolutely terrifying. You've already invested time and energy into this project. Like, how dare you ask that I rip it out now? Um, it is a leap of faith. It is a thing. I frogged a bunch of projects at the beginning of the year, not thinking, it was part of the orphans that I found in my yarn stash, but I am so proud of each and every one of you. We came through this month with stellar progress. I think Mel had the most projects completed this month. We got our first sewing one. I'm going to shut my pie hole and let you guys look at the pictures, and then I will come back and share with you guys what I finished out of the 6 projects I hope to work on this month. So while the slideshow plays here, I want to take just a minute to thank every single person who has participated in the make-along so far. These projects and the progress that we're making in clearing our spaces, clearing our minds, once again, giving ourselves an opportunity to enjoy our crafting time, our crafting space more efficiently. I want to thank you all so much for participating with me. I'm in the same boat as every single one of you. We all have these things that we hold ourselves back with and hide from ourselves, or we're frustrated by and we don't know what to do. So I want to thank you guys so much for your transparency, playing along with this make along, and participating with me. I will be reaching out to the winner of this month's make along prize later this afternoon as this goes up. Today is March 1st, 2025. All of these projects are absolutely spectacular. Even the frogging, it's absolutely beautiful to see it, to know that now you've reclaimed that yarn for a project you're really going to love and you're really going to be able to settle into and have fun making. I was also so glad this month to see other projects than just the knitting and the crocheting. We had needlework, we had sewing, we had home decor projects. There were so many different things this month that you guys were able to finish. I also included some of the progress pictures. While the projects did not get done, they got loved this month. And I think that's also important. We're not looking for perfection. We're making progress here. So I thought that was incredibly exciting. But even within the knitting and crochet projects, we had so many different things that were finished and completed, and now they can be used, loved, gifted. To me, this is a very exciting thing, and I'm excited for you guys, just like I am excited for myself to see some of these things getting done. This has been an absolute blast for me, you guys. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, a wonderful morning. I hope you are starting March with a brand new project that you are in love with. I mean, right, you guys, is that not... I know so many of you guys are just as excited to have these things done, be able to wear them, use them, gift them, share them, just hold them up and say, I did a thing. I am so happy. And for mine, I pulled 6 projects at the beginning of the month, 2 pairs of socks, 1 hat, 1 blanket, and a shawl. Oh, and my sweater. So I am actually filming the intro and outro for this early, but I made progress, and today I finished one of these projects. So we have the meadow stripe socks. These were started last spring, so they've been hanging out for 6 months. We have the Hermione everyday socks. Once again, started in the spring. They've been hanging out for at least 6 months. They are now done. These, the meadow stripe is using paint and stripe in meadow stripe, and it's just a vanilla sock. My Hermione Everyday, I called these my Atomic Hermione Everyday because this is Atomic Turquoise from Hypnotic Yarns. This is Vibrant Violet from Knit Pick Stroll line. And it's the Hermione Everyday sock pattern. I still cannot, no matter how I do the lighting, how I hold these, you can tell there's a texture here, but you can't quite see it in person. The texture of the Hermione Everyday stitch is really, really obvious. But I still love it. So once again, we have a hat. This is my Muscle Burr hat. This was started like July, August last year. All I had was the crown done, this piece right here, but I managed to finish my entire hot dog. It is a medium size hat. The black yarn is Stony Outcrop Knitology. So it's from an old Knit Crate, which means once again, we're hitting up against Deep Stash. Meadow Stripes was also Deep Stash. And this is Raven from my Yarnables, which are dyed by Hypnotic Yarns. So Yarnable is a subscription box from Hypnotic. So this is their Raven colorway, which was the Halloween colorway like 2 or 3 years ago. I have known I wanted a project for myself. I did buy a second hank of it. I have it downstairs with the last like 6 grams, 8 grams of the Stony Outcrop. And I am going to make a matching cowl for this. That is on my list of projects for this year at some point. So 2 years ago, at least, and maybe I'll flash it up on screen because I know exactly what date I started this and then restarted it. But this is my brick sweater. I cast it off this morning. So I have not, I mean, you can still see I've got my stitch markers hanging out down the sleeves. All I needed to do for this project was put the sleeves on here. But I finally have my sleeves done. We will talk more about the fit and I'll try it on and everything else in my next show and tell, which will be show and tell 259, which should be up next week. But this week we did not have a show and tell. So I will lay this out to dry. Holding it up, you can definitely tell where I did a helical stranding here, trying to break up the pooling, and we still ended up with substantial amounts of pooling on these sleeves. There was just nothing for it. No matter how many times I added and cut yarn in, one sleeve has 4 balls of yarn in it, and we still got this striated pattern. But I am so thrilled. There were so many alterations to this pattern to get the fit that I wanted, the length that I wanted. And you can tell, you know, with how many markers I have there to get the taper to the sleeve that I wanted. Anyway, I am very excited. So I haven't even weighed this to see how much yarn is in it. It's at least 500 grams of worsted weight yarn. But I got those 4 projects done, and I did get progress on my lemon peel blanket. So I will put that in a picture here so you can see how far along I got on that. It's not been a huge amount of progress. It's very heavy and hard to work on. And my cats love laying on that blanket in the basket. And They, for some reason, if that blanket is in my lap, immediately they're like, hey, look at me. What are you doing? And they're in my face like constantly. So it's been very hard to work on this project just because of the size and scope of it, as well as the fact that my cats are in love with this. So my stepson that's getting this as his Christmas gift is probably going to, have tons of cat DNA. It's a good thing he's not allergic because no, even popping it through the dryer and trying to get all the fluff out of it, we still probably would run into some issues there. But anyway, I am very excited. I am surprised at how far I got. I wish I had gotten progress on the Dewdrop shawl, but I really spent the last 5 days working on that sweater. And doing the first sleeve, it was a lot of trying it on back and forth to get the taper right and to get the length of the sleeve right. So it took a while. The second sleeve took me 3.5, 4.5, about 6 hours to do the second sleeve, whereas the first sleeve probably took me probably about 10 hours to do the first sleeve, just with all the, because once you stand up, you have to reconnoiter and it just kind of takes up time. As far as actual stitch for stitch timing, it probably wasn't that different between the two, but just how long it actually took over the course of 3 days to do the first sleeve. And then basically I did the second sleeve in 1 day. So anyway, that is what we have all finished for the make along for February 2025, year of the make alongs. And I am so grateful you guys want to play with me. You want to play along every month. You are doing the same thing I'm doing, which is being realistic. Let's be honest. We all have things like this that have been hiding. And there are a number of you guys who reached out and said you didn't finish things, but you got progress on it and how excited you were about that. And that is wonderful. That is the point to these, is it's not, these make-alongs and things are not supposed to be putting pressure on you as a crafter or as a person or as a creative or anything else. They're touchstones, they're points of reference, they're ideas for what to work on, and hopefully they will inspire you to play along, but you don't have to finish everything. Just picking it up and working on it again and being like, why did I take so long to finish this? Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye, guys. Okay, so a real quick addendum here. Since I filmed the intro outro for this video, I did decide to frog my Franken shawl. I just wasn't enjoying working on it. And when I pulled it out, I was like, So that does take me now to 5 projects: the sweater, the 2 pairs of socks, the hat, and the Franken scarf. So while this wasn't on my list to focus on this month, I did end up frogging another project. And I'll be honest, I may pop in with like me and my headphones in the study with another project that I might frog. So I love you guys. I'll see you real soon. Bye, guys.